Looks like
so you know how I get.
So we have Jamal Jackson versus Moon Punch. Looks like Grodd versus Darkseid.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. So Grodd has recently received a nice amount of buffs, and okay, getting started immediately.
Yeah,
I like it.
No button checks here, boys.
Yep. Moon Punch getting started early with the trait. He understands that Darkseid is going to try to keep him out at all times, so he's trying to get in and stay in.
I think Jackson is Jackson's the Darkseid. Now you play Darkseid.
Yes.
You're an okay Darkseid.
I'm all right. I do okay.
How does this matchup go for Darkseid? Have you played this matchup with Darkseid?
I have, and this matchup can go either way really fast. So, of course, as you can see, Darkseid's goal here is to keep Grodd out, keep him from being able to activate that trait. So as long as he's able to contain Grodd from using his trait, then Darkseid can pretty much run away from this, as you can see here.
So
all right.
Not to commit to the stomp. Looks like you're trying to just stick and move.
All right, now this is where the problem happens, right here. At this point, Grodd has the ability to pretty much go in as he pleases because he was able to nullify those projectiles. And a nice forward 3 to take the first round of the first match of Injustice 2 here at Clutch 18.
Yes, sir. Said Grodd got those buffs. He will all kneel before Grodd.
All right, Jamal getting the second round. Very good turnaround. I like it.
Omega Beam in the dome.
All right, now there you have it. Now he actually had the activation, so all he needs is that one chance to get that projectile immunity, and then it's pretty much go time here for Moon Pie.
And it's kind of bad for Moon Punch here because he basically activated a trait, but it was gone before he even got into Darkseid. So Jackson doing a very good job of keeping him away.
Yes. Now the thing about traits, the thing about Grodd's trait is that it's 2 parts to it when it comes to the projectile immunity. So he has the initial trait activation, which does start even if he gets hit out of the animation. It's the projectile immunity activation where he needs to actually get the entire animation in order to get that. Yeah. So that's something that Jamal is going to have to pay attention to really keep it contained. But Moon Punch here doing a great job of taking this damage.
See the drool off of his fangs, man. That's
all right. There it is.
Uh-oh.
Now all he needs is the projectile invincibility, but maybe not. Back 3 and a clash from Jamal Jackson. Smart stuff.
I don't know if I would probably just would have done back 3 forward 3 in that instance. Done for the Oki.
Well, these are newer guys, so we're not, really sure what's going on with them emotionally, mentally. It's a high level situation. So when that happens and that adrenaline starts pumping, you're liable to do anything.
It could also be first round jitters as well.
Oh, for sure, especially being up on stream. Your first match being on stream is such an annoying process.
Nice lift right, punch that man in the jaw.
Good stuff there from both players. Moon Punch taking the first game. This is a 1st to 3 all the way through. So Jamal here, that wasn't a terrible round.
No.
He did a really great job of keeping Grodd contained.
All your mains, Jackal. All your mains.
I'm so happy. I'm such a happy camper right now. This is awesome.
Did you pay this man? He's playing every character.
I should pay this man. I should go up there and give him a whole $5, which is all it takes to get this character. Maybe 10. Yeah. Well, 1076 with tax.
Yeah. So Moon Punch starting off pretty strong right now.
Now I respect this pick because obviously you want to keep Grodd on the ground. So Donatello having some of the best anti-air options in the game, and you see it right there in action, folks. This could definitely turn things around for Jamal, but Moon Punch doing a great job of just kind of enforcing his will, and these guys are swinging.
Yeah, but they're no, it's just hossing it right now.
All right, they're back and forth, getting that distance, gets caught slipping.
All right,
and a nice overhead. I don't even have to research this matchup. You ain't going nowhere. That patch ain't do nothing for you.
Yeah. And you're going to have to, because I imagine we're going to see more Grodd players starting to surface now that he's been made a little better.
Right. Now, Jamal here doing some interesting things. Catches him with the wake up. All right.
Does Leap ignore Donatello's trait then?
Yes. So the thing about Donatello's no jumping trait is that it only works for regular jumps. Special move style leaps and jumps and things of that nature can actually disregard it.
That seems kind of bummy.
Yeah, it is what it is, but that is something that works. However, that's a meta. There's a meta behind that. So if you're playing against Grodd and you understand that they know that they have to use the leap to disregard that, you can wait and anti-air for the punish. And a good whiff punish there, but no finish.
That was really good.
Oh, and doesn't catch him.
Only a real master, and there he goes.
All right, so Jamal Jackson getting on the board 1-1. A switch and a win
Where's it going to stick
for Mr. Jackson.
It's good. We've never actually seen Donatello versus Grodd before. So
Yes, and that's the great thing about these style of tournaments. These regionals, these smaller venues, they allow for a lot more exploration, you know, a lot more expressiveness, if you will.
Absolutely.
All right, now Jamal here not catching the anti-air opportunity again. Moon Punch doing a great job of making him think twice before he anti-airs.
I like Jackson's so far strategy of just kind of stick and moving. Get a little bit of damage, back up, and wait for Moon Punch to overcommit on something and react to it.
And that's just how Donatello functions. Once he gets the health lead, you're not catching him. You have to take immense amount of risk to get in on him. So here it is, the projectile immunity. No, he just wants to trade. Oh, and
nice.
Gets the telekinesis.
But drops the combo. All right, he's going to spend the meter.
It's more brain power for your ass. All right. Oh, it gets the shenanigans. Down 2 cancels.
All right, Moon Punch closed the gap here.
Moon Punch does a really good job of evening the score here.
It does. Oh, 4-3. Moon Punch looks like he has some trouble landing or finishing his combos, though.
Well, that move where he slams the ground can also, quote, OTG, end quote. So if you're not blocking low, it will hit you.
Okay.
All right, now this is a very solid matchup here. Lots of back and forth action going on here.
Yeah.
Jackson looking for a hit with the back 1-2, no dice.
Oh, no whiff punish. That could have. All right.
And a nice sweep there from Moon Punch.
That man has like one of the best like mid-match taunts.
Grodd is hype. There it is.
My goodness.
He's been looking for it. He's been searching, and he has found it, but drops the combo again.
Was that like a cross-up attempt? Does that cross up on that?
Potentially. Potentially.
All right. So Jackson ran away with it a little bit. Now Moon Punch has a lot of meter.
And there it is. There's that, quote, OTG that he's looking for. If you're not blocking low, that will hit you on the ground. All right, and great patience here from Moon Punch, just inching his way closer, looking for the opportunity, activates trait. He wants that big damage.
He's trying to slowly work his way in.
Oh, doesn't get the anti-air. Jamal fighting for his life here and gets the back 1-2 hard knockdown, and then the mix-up.
The turtle mix.
To take game number 2.
What's the meta for the game these days? And you know, it's hard to tell because there are a lot of viable characters right now.
I'll say this. The meta is always take your turn and always anti-air. It's very simple. The game at this point, you can win with a lot of different characters. Obviously, you have matchup disparities, but overall, as you can see here, you can play a lot of different ways, a lot of different styles here. Donatello, arguably one of the weaker turtles of the 4, right here going to work as he is doing a great job of containing Moon Punch's Grodd and some healthy damage.
Absolutely. And I've been said that Donatello has good mix, but he's unsafe compared to a lot of his brothers. But like I said, once he gets the life lead, getting to him is very difficult. Very,
very difficult. And a nice whip punish there. Now there is where Donatello shines. That back 1 range, so excellent, so dangerous. One of the best whip punishers in the game currently.
Yeah. I like that he puts, like you say, he puts the trap down. Then he knows he can't get in unless he leaps, and he has that anti-air staff just waiting for it.
Yeah, it's a meta. And then on top of that, the trait that keeps an opponent from jumping actively takes damage. It's unblockable, and it's splash damage. So even if you try to preemptively jump it, if you mistime it, it will catch you on the way up or down. Jamal Jackson here doing a great job of trying to slowly run away with this match. Just frustrating Moon Punch, making him cause these mistakes more and more, forcing more errors.
Yeah, so Moon Punch is in a pretty good situation right now. He doesn't have that big of a life loss. He has a little more meter. All he needs is that one solid hit.
Oh, for sure, and he can easily turn this around. Now, one thing that I haven't seen much from Moon Punch are the new Stampede cancels. He did recently get a buff where his animation was changed, and it was made easier to do said Stampede cancels. And the block advantage was changed to where he's now +1 or 2, depending on what kind of cancel he does.
Yep. So Moon Punch has to clash here. It's not great clash because they have about the same amount of meter, so if he wants to, he can keep him from getting any health back.
And as you see there, forces him to burn all of his resources, no trait, no meter, and at a health deficit. This is going to be an uphill battle for Moon Punch.
There's only a true master can make this happen.
All right, he has a bar meter. He can turn this around if he gets the hit.
All Grodd needs.
Oh my gosh, from downtown, and Jamal Jackson takes the set 3-1.
So you guys can't see right now, but Sonic Fox has joined us in only Sonic Fox fashion. He is here. He has his new fursuit, looking very furry.
He just had to make sure it fit. That's all.
He said that he wants to win a tournament wearing that thing.
And he very well may do it today. We have to stop him. It is up to us to stop the fursuit.
It's one thing to lose to Sonic Fox. You know, you can be like, okay, I lost Sonic Fox. If he's wearing a fursuit, that just seems to add.
That is a whole new level of mind game there. That is the next step. This guy's always pushing buttons, whether it's on the controller or in your head.
The most we can hope for is maybe he gets overheated and starts dropping stuff. Maybe, you know.
So he starts to fatigue out. So when he made the post with the original suit, it was actually kind of funny because he was basically trying to express how excited he was. But it sounded like as if he was running out of breath trying to express his excitement over the suit. I'm just like, can he breathe in that?
Yeah.
Is he able to breathe in that suit? I don't know.
So,
I'm not sure.
So ZJ Bay says those glasses are fire.
Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I would agree with him, but he's wearing them indoors. Come on, baby.
Come on, man.
Come
you can't
on,
hate
baby.
on me for that.
Ah.
Can't hate on me for that. Appreciate the love. Thank you so much. These glasses will be everywhere if I am there. So, of course, we are going to be moving on to the next match in Injustice here in just a moment here. Appreciate everyone for coming out on this very oddly cold Saturday. So,
It's Indianapolis, baby.
is that really a good enough excuse? Because this is kind of happening everywhere.
It was snowing on Monday.
Yeah, the weather is just doing what it wants at this point. So, a little bit of story time. This event actually was held in February last year. So, it made sense. You know, of course, it's February. It's the coldest month of the season. Yeah, it's going to be a rough one. But now we are in the dead of April. I almost said August. The dead of April. April 21st. We are at the end of the month. And we still out here with hoodies and jackets and stuff. So I don't know, Mother Nature, I don't know what you have planned. I guess you're trying to tell us, hey, just stay inside. It's okay if you play your games. I got it out here. I got it covered out here.
So from the local perspective, last week, okay, it was like 60 degrees on Saturday. Sunny, it was nice. Monday it snowed, and then it rained the next day. And now here we are again, and it's cold outside. We've had 4 different seasons in the last 2 weeks.
How do you get mixed up by nature?
I don't know, man. It's that 50-50.
How do you get 50-50 by the universe, by the planets? You know? So we're going to be moving on here. Another newcomer, a couple newcomers here. See, this is what we like to see. This is a very, very good, and I'm very happy today because I love seeing new players come in and seeing what they bring to the table. Now, I was watching these guys play casuals earlier. I did see, if I'm not mistaken, the guy on the left with the plaid shirt.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I believe he plays Robin.
And I think the guy on the right, I think, was playing Captain Cold.
Okay,
or
right.
Joker. They were sitting, I don't remember.
Yeah, I think he played Captain Cold, who also received some bugs.
Yeah.
So I am curious to see just how everything fleshes out. And it's one of those kind of deals like with Injustice 2, with Another Realm games in general, and fighting games, conversations can change frequently.
Absolutely.
Who's top tier, who's bottom tier, who's viable, who's not, what you can do against certain tools, what you can't do, new options, new strats, tech. It's all different details that are interchangeable at some point. And a lot of these characters that are now receiving buffs are now being included in those conversations of who's the best character in the game. One of them being, you know, Starfire, for example. Starfire was...
A lot of Starfire hate on Twitter right now.
And it was strange because when she was released, she didn't generate that much of a buzz. Of course, you had the initial swarm of tech and combo videos and look what I can do for one bar and things of that nature. But after that period died, you didn't really see much of it. Of course, you have players like Tweety who, you know, were drawn to her and just kind of stuck it out, just, you know, in their own time, in their own terms. Yeah, exactly, yourself. But you guys just kind of, you know, kept her on the back burner, just, you know, kept playing her and just seeing what's going on.
So can we talk, so real quick, as far as released characters and combo videos, there was no worse time than when Black Manta came out. The impractical, the 20-hit, 250 damage combos people were posting like,
I'm guilty of those. I am definitely guilty of those. How? Because how can you not? How can you sit here and give me this glorious piece of movement that you very seldom see in a NetherRealm game and expect me not to pop off with it?
Agreed.
How?
What's up, Cloud?
How? Come on now.
So we have the Sheen and Follow Your Dreams. I actually play the winner of this set, so this will be interesting. So we have a Black Adam versus Robin.
All right, now this is going to be interesting as well because Black Adam, one of those characters that got recently changed, who actually received a couple of nerfs. So to kind of get some context here, Black Adam's Black Lightning move no longer trip guards on the second or third hit. So if you're able to avoid the first hit and jump in the air, the second and third will whiff as you're coming down. Additionally, they also took away the throw-in vulnerability of that move. So whereas Black Adam already struggles on wake up, he now doesn't, he has to block. He has to sit there and take whatever setup you have waiting for him.
And Robin, I don't believe, received any changes. He's one of these characters that gets very divided opinions on. Some people say he's not that great. Some people say he's really good. This kind of depends on what Robin players you run into.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Now, personal opinion aside, we're seeing some really, really solid Black Adam play here. Now, of course, Follow Your Dreams, definitely working on getting something started here himself. Now, Follow Your Dreams, I've heard that name before. I haven't heard it often, but I have heard it before. Yeah. I believe he's competed in War of the Gods on Stream.me, so I'm definitely curious to see how he plays offline.
Because right now, the Sheen is, Follow Your Dreams. Doing a very good job right now. The Sheen kind of working on his last life.
All right, nice down one conversion. Goes for the unblockable setup damage. Oh, and a forward three here. Follow Your Dreams.
So Follow Your Dreams, follow the W, taking 1-0.
Good stuff here. Clearly showing that even with the nerfs, this character is still very solid. Not much has changed.
That's such a great name, Follow Your Dreams.
Yeah, you know, why not?
Yeah, we're all following our dreams right now.
Of course. All right, so the Sheen here, making some adjustments. As you can see here, the health deficit is definitely a lot more in his favor now as he got an opening.
But as you know, Robin only needs that one hit.
Oh, for sure, and that's both of these characters. As you can see right here, all but damage, and now he's going to push him full screen, but he drops it.
Drops the combo, but still got a pretty respectable amount of damage off of it.
Oh, for sure. Now, Robin, one of those explosive characters, one clean hit, and he could very easily put the match back in his favor, if not even.
Let's kind of dance around each other a little bit.
Oh, and a raw down two for your troubles.
He's like, I know you're not going to chase me with that high string.
All right. Oh, and gets caught by the unblockable orb damage.
Now, he's not in a bad spot. He's got 4 bars, which is like a Robin dream. Any hit can do it.
Oh, for sure, but he's going to have to get those conversions here. All right, looking for any hit he can get. Another down 2, but gets the punish on it that time.
Yeah, so Sheen's throwing out that down 2 a lot right now. I don't really agree with that.
Yeah, not the safest option. Definitely a very unsafe button, but he's going to try to get something started here. He is currently eating a lot of damage to the feet right now.
Yeah, and he's going to throw. And Follow Your Dreams. Whew. That looked pretty rough.
Black Adam wins.
Is one-woman tournament viable? Yes. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. So the Sheen just going right into. I don't really agree with that. I don't like when players just jump right into their matches. Take a little bit of time.
Yeah, it's kind of dependent on how the player functions when it comes to these kind of situations. Some people like that. Some people do better just going right back in it because some people are able to assess those mistakes, those adjustments that they need as the match is continuing. It's one of those accept it and move on moments. You want to just kind of accept the situation for what it is. Don't let it frustrate you. Just think about what you can do to clean it up and to make the next step.
So
Now, Sheen here is trying to take as many steps as he can, but
it's not looking good for him right now. He's getting
Dreams
zoned
is
out.
a wall.
The defensive wall using the Black Lightning.
All right, now Sheen here is going to have to do something and something fast because this health just dwindles away, and he's constantly getting hit by those raw low lightnings. He has to start blocking those. He is giving way too much damage, and he's paying for it.
No meter burn on the DP either.
All right, Sheen here is looking kind of grim. He has 4 bars, but he might not be able to use it.
I'm going to go ahead and call it. Stop. He's
Oh,
already
and
dead.
stuffs the meter burn roll and another drop.
Bro.
As a clean 3-0 victory.
Again, you say the handshake over there, so a little bit of sign of respect for both players.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so